Valley Club, Sword Satellite is back. We have some reworked characters, making it a little different, a little more challenging than some of the previous Sword Satellites. So in this video, I'm going to show you what I used to get to floor 50 and some of the teams that I used to beat 50 over and over again. And if you're ready for all that, you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I'm ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having an excellent day. In this video, we are taking you through Sword Satellite. Yeah, the enemies are exactly the same as the last time we had this, but some characters got reworked, or there's some challenges in different places that weren't there before. So we're going to show you what I did to get to floor 50 and some teams that I used to beat it over and over again. If you get some value from the video today, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new Marvel Strike Force video goes up on a normal week. At least 5 pieces of Marvel Strike Force content, even on a holiday week. But let's get into the game. I will show you where we reach. So we used a bunch of different teams. I'll show you the teams that I use, and I'll put a save squad code in the description. But we were able to beat it 8 times. You do need to beat the floor 50 10 times to get these final rewards, get these final 25 shards of Steel Serpent and that extra 1,000,000 gold. So show you all the teams that I used. Our Valley Club, floor 46, we're gonna use Super Skrull, Dr. Doom, Sasquatch, Medusa, and Iron Fist Orson. Our floor 47 has 2 reworks, Captain Sam and Yellow Jacket. Previously, the Have Mine did work. We're gonna put in big time for this, replacing Venom. Floor 48 had a couple reworks, Zombie, Juggernaut, and OG Falcon. The rest of these characters are pretty much the same as the previous version of this tower, but we're gonna use our Star Jammers on this floor. Floor 49, there was no reworks. The Secret Defenders and Nova should have worked. I think I misplayed this, so we're gonna go into with our Thunderbolts on this floor. All right, we're now in floor 50. We have to beat this 10 times. First team we're gonna use is an old school team, Odin and Orcus. All right, pretty straightforward battle. Just gotta beat the Mephisto. Once Odin gets his battlefield effects off, we should be good. As long as he assists. All right, let's put some negative effects on them. Boom. And here we go. Let's get this is the AoE, right? No, this was the AoE. All right, let's go AoE. Odin gets the assist. As long as he survives long enough to get a special, we should be good. This is the AoE. Yep, AoE with the ultimate. Haven't used the Orcus in a while. All right, next is it Odin next? Oh, there's Apocalypse. All right, as long as we survive the base power basic, should be good. All right, hits Omega Sentinel. She just takes it like a champ. No revives, though. All right. Unfortunately, we didn't get our Sentinels on the field, so Apocalypse has a target. But now we have our battlefield effects coming up. Here we go. Odin specials. He's already assisted, so we should be good here. And there's the Odin battlefield effects. They'll start to kill each other now, or kill themselves with the Odin, what is this? The Odin counterattack. Let's go. All right. There we go. Big Odin damage. And Mephisto's got his battlefield effects off. All right. As long as we get to the Mephisto. All right. Nobody's coming back to life, even with Scientist Supreme on the field because of the Mephisto. All right. Once Mephisto's down, this is a pretty nothing battle. Ooh, almost there. Almost there. A couple death proofs on. All right, let's make sure we're working on Mephisto. That's the one we have to worry about. All right, we got our battlefield effects back, and this is basic him. Basic him. There we go. Odin gets assist with the damage. Nice. All right, next we're gonna use my favorite team, the Vigilantes. This should walk over, especially with if you have some diamonds on your Vigilantes. Let's go. All right, first thing, Mephisto does his stuff. As soon as we get, here we go. Here we go. Silver Sable doing her thing. Boom. Taking that. Hit Monkey on Mephisto. No, Apocalypse goes first. It's the Elektra. We're good there. Ooh, Elektra's still alive. She does have the revive once, but Mephisto is on the field. Ooh, let's get the big damage. We're not going to get the stun. It should come off, and a little, there it comes. All right, kill him, Punisher. There he goes. All right, now we can just auto. We can just auto through this now. Let's go. Yep, Zombie Juggernaut almost dead. He's had a rework since the last time we've had a tower. All right, and now Apocalypse. Go, go, go. Get him, Elektra. Who's gonna get the final kill? Punisher's on it. There we go. Electra's got it. Liberty was a newer team when Sword Satellite first came out, where they're an older team now, but they were still able to beat floor 50. So we're gonna go with this old school team here. All right, we should have a bunch of taunts on the field. There we go. Goes after the War Machine. All right, I think we go after the Mephisto. Everybody's got the 3 death proofs though, so we got to get through all that stuff here. We need a bunch of damage. Sharon, let's go. Where's that Peggy? I think that's Peggy. Never mind. All right, Patriot. Get that big hit. Panda pulls in the yellow. All right, Captain Sam, big AoE flyby. All right, here comes some more damage on Mephisto. We get Panda down. No revives for the Panda. Mephisto's on the field. All right, we did have a rework to Zombie Juggernaut, so this may be a little bit more challenging than before. Ooh, we almost lost our... Who's that? That's the Patriot. We almost lost our Patriot. All right, Peggy on Mephisto again. Let's go. Still got those death proofs we got to worry about. Patriot got his healing back, though, or got some of his health back. All right, we're going to have to switch targets. We're going to go into Zombie Juggernaut. Once we get those death proofs off of Mephisto. He's dead there. 1 death proof off. Or 2 death proofs off. 1 remaining. Ooh, there we go. AoE attack. This should get the Mephisto. There's go Mephisto. All right, yeah, there's that reworked Zombie Juggernaut. Takes out our tiny War Machine. This is the only Liberty character we haven't really built up. Oh, big damage from Madeline. Come on, we need some healing from Peggy. Gotta get through the Zombie Juggernaut, the reworked character. All right, Zombie Juggernaut again. Man, 2 death proofs still on him. He's got a lot of health, a lot of damage. All right, let's get 1 of the death proofs off. 1 of the death proofs off. There we go. All right. Now we're in good shape. All older characters. Actually, Madeline. I forgot Madeline got a rework as well. She's part of the Hellfire Club as well. All right, so let's go after her. I think she already did her big move, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, yeah, let's keep working on her. Apocalypse, we know we can take the hit from him. I am not sure if we can take the hit from Madeline. Let's go. 2 death proofs. No death proofs. 1 hit should do it. Almost there. There. Oh, no. What happened? Was that blinded? All right, there we go. And now we just killed the Apocalypse. Let's auto out of this. And that will be our next team on this. All right, next, we're going to use another old school team. Night Stalkers and Mephisto, no Moon Knight. All right, we're going to start this on... I guess we can't do this on Apocalypse. We're going to go to this on Zombie Juggernaut. There we go. All right, the special. We're going to go on Zombie Juggernaut again. All right, Blade. Let's go, Blade. Zombie Juggernaut's the big target here because of the taunt. All right, Oath. Get him, Oath. All right, no death proofs on Zombie Juggernaut anymore. There he goes. All right, let's go with the Agatha. Boom. Hit them all. Yes. All right, there's Apocalypse. Ultimate. No empowered basic. Let's go. All right, I think let's move back to Mephisto and Madeline. All right, Agatha, let's get the it's not gonna be a stun that will stick, but let's get the damage. Let's keep working on Mephisto. 3 death proofs, 1 death proof left. Let's finish him off with Oath. There he goes. And all right, I was like, what happened? I thought it was Mephisto's turn. Anyway, we get the death proof there, extra hit, and we'll just finish off Apocalypse here. Finish up with Blade hit. Yes, all right. There's the next team. All right, next team. We're gonna go with the full Fantastic Four MCU full team. So Thing is gonna be on this team. All right. We have Invisible Woman. Bring them all together. Big pull. Some of them already dead. No death proofs on yet because Mephisto has not went. Now Apocalypse goes. All right, the Empowered Basic. Mr. Fantastic takes it like a champ. Let's get some offense ups on the full team. Let's get some silence. Franklin Richards, let's go. All right, now's the big death of him. Boom. There's the Mephisto. It's probably the easiest team of all of them. Probably could have autoed this one. Some of the other ones did not work. There we go. Our next, we're gonna go in with a Curse and Professor X. All right, we just need to survive long enough for Professor X to do his special. Once he does that, should be game over, even with all the stuff from Mephisto on us. All right, let's go. All right, Professor X, let's get the, let's do this on Apocalypse, I think. Not sure, let's try it. Okay, he dies. All right, now Satana. Steal health from the enemies. Love it, percent base damage. Just walking over this one. All right, Professor X hasn't even used his ultimate yet. Oh, Helverine goes. Lots more damage. Mephisto still has those death proofs on. I'm watching this tournament for Professor X. As soon as it fills, it's done. All right, I guess we got to take a few more turns. Just kind of waiting for the ultimate kill shot from Professor X. Almost there. Looking at that tournament right now. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yep, do whatever you want, Mephisto. All right, another turn. It's very close. Almost all blue. Here it is. Let's go. Boom. Death. All right, that was a good one. All right, Annihilators and Null for the next team. Null was designed to be a hard counter for Professor X, so this should be a walkover. All right, not enough buffs to get a kill on Zombie Juggernaut, but does some damage there. All right, we got some great synergy with Null and Gore the God Butcher as well. Do we do this big one? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, yeah, that's Gore. I was like, should we do the ultimate of Null and get them possessed, or should we get this special, get the Carnage out? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just do the ult, kill everybody. Maybe we should have got the Carnage. Maybe. All right, let's reduce the effects there. Thanos takes out the Panda. Panda's gone. We almost lost the Zombie Juggernaut. All right, I guess we'll lose him now. Boom. And let's get the Mephisto off. Yes. I guess we could auto it if we want, but let's play this out. Let's get the Carnage. A little depressing with that damage there. All right, Madeline's still not dead. Will she take a turn? Oh, she's gonna take a turn. No, she takes a turn. Doesn't do much, but just thought of it, taking a turn. Oh, not good. All right, bleeds. There it goes. Apocalypse, and let's get the basic kill from Null. All right, this is an old school team. This one used to work. This does take some RNG though. Hopefully we get a taunt from Panda Pool. Let's go. Old Man Logan, 3 Spider Society, and Black Knight. All right, there's no taunt on the Panda. All right, that's fine though. Let's keep playing this out. We don't have any diamonds on Old Man Logan either. All right, yeah, we're gonna do the here. We get a revive once, but it doesn't matter because Mephisto's on the field. All right, counterattack, Black Knight. Let's go. All right, we have there's the Panda. We should have went on the Panda. All right. Okay. All right, Penny. All right, they got a lot of death proofs now. The Spider Society. Got a couple on Old Man Logan. Black Knight has none though. All right, we'll get the charges back. Let's go on this section. All right, clear negative effects. Allies. Let's get the ability block on the Juggernaut. He's a rework character. We don't want him doing his spinny thing. Oh, no ability block though. All right, claws out. Let's get the claws out. Extra damage. Old man Logan, let's go. Still got to get to the Mephisto though. Gotta worry about the rework zombie juggernaut. All right, old man Logan. Not old man Logan. Apocalypse does this thing. Oh, takes out the Black Knight. We could be in trouble now. Tough to get through these taunters. All right, old man Logan is still alive. Spider Society is still alive. This one was a tough battle, even before the reworks of Zombie Juggernaut and Madeline prior. So let's keep going. So if we get through this, we did lose our Black Knight and did not do as much as I wanted him to do. Did not put us ahead in the battle enough to get to this point. Oh man, all right. We do have some healing from Peter B. That is nice. All right, Penny, let's go. The big anime move, big AoE. All right, we got one enemy down. The Nemesis down. We're almost getting through the Panda. Panda is in stealth now. Let's go with Peter on Mephisto. All right, our health is good. We cannot afford any deaths though because of the Mephisto. All right, let's do this on the Mephisto. Claws out, claws. All right, so a lot of the death groups to get through. They remove a lot of their health. All right, our health is pretty good. We are surviving pretty good. As long as we can chip away at these characters and get them down. All right, Mephisto has no death proofs. Can we get to him now? He has the defense down. In the yellow, in the red. Oh, there we go. All right, Mephisto's down. That is a great thing. All right, let's go for the, I guess we'll go, yeah, we got ability block on the Apocalypse. We got ability block on the Zombie Juggernaut. Let's go for the Madeline. All right, Madeline again. There's still ability block, still controlled. And let's get the claws out. All right, Apocalypse is gone. Panda pull, does he get out of stealth? He gets a bunch of health over, but I think we're in good shape now. No Apocalypse, no Mephisto on the field. Just got to ship Panda pull all the way back down again, which he is very close to. Let's get rid of him. All right, he's down. Still an ability block on the Juggernaut. Let's go. I think we could auto out and finish this up here. Almost there, almost there. And Penny's gonna finish it. Oh, wait, I just saw the death proofs. One more death proof. No death proofs. Penny does finish it, all right. The Valley Club, those are the teams that did work. I will put all these save squads down below. Again, this is what I used to get the final floor, and then everything from Odin down did work on floor 60. So that is what, right, so those are the teams that worked. These are the teams, again, the teams that we got from floor 60 were Odin and down. So Odin, Orcus, Vigilantes, Liberty. We have Night Stalkers with Mephisto, full Fantastic Four MCU, a Curse with Professor X. We have the Annihilators with Null and the Spider Society with Black Knight and Old Man Logan. We did try a few other teams, and I'll let you try them, see if you could get them to work. But I was not able to get the Liberty or the Brimstone team to work, Astral team to work, the Hellfire Club team to work. I tried a team with some of the new legendaries like Blastar, Quasar, used Kahori, used Thunderstrike, did not get them to work, and tried a different team with the Omega Red Phoenix Force. He was not working either, and I think the rest of that team was like a Hercules, a Jean Grey. Just yeah, I was just thinking, just strong characters in there. You do need some characters that can counter Mephisto, so you need some Mephisto counters for it to work. Hopefully you got some value from this video, and either using some of the teams that I use or giving you some ideas to create some other teams that you have on your roster. Hopefully you got some value from the video today, and if you did, leave the video a like. Have a Merry Christmas, guys. We will be back on Friday with more videos, more Marvel Strike Force content. Hopefully the Grinch doesn't give you a bunch of coal, although coal would be very valuable in today's economy. But anyway, have a very Merry Christmas. Have a happy holidays if you're not celebrating Christmas. But before you go, if you want to check out the biggest plug and play characters in Marvel Strike Force, these characters can work in a variety of different teams. Check out the video up there. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks, guys. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out. Take care.